Darkrai, what's up, my friend? Good to see you here. Lovely, in fact. If you're here, I'll go ahead and turn my mic on. Let me know if the music is overpowering my voice. How are you today? We're doing probably can finish this in one stream based on how long to beat kind of a thing. It says 2.5 hours. Streaming tends to make me take a little bit longer, but it shouldn't take that long. I've played this a little bit. So like a year ago I played like half an hour of it and I enjoyed it. But even though it was one of those things, you ever just play a game and like you're enjoying it, but then you never come back for some reason? That was kind of what happened with this one. And I was like, I don't really know what I want to stream today. It's cold and depressing outside, so I'll play a game where it's cold and depressing. Just catching my dreams, because IRL, yeah, exactly. I miss you hanging around, but I also get it. Stuff happens. Life goes on. But you are always welcome here. This music is so loud in my ears. But it's good. It's good music. Yeah, so this is just, basically we're in a plane crash, and we find depressing notes about our past, and we try to get off of wherever we are while learning about our life. You know, classic walking sim. Kind of in that, Firewatch vein. Firewatch is a good game. I might want to stream that one of these days, just for people to experience it. But it says continue, obviously we'll pop a new game. But I was just going to give it a minute, because I can't remember if it launches us right into a cutscene or not. But it probably does. We should be good to go. Click. Starting new game will delete all progress. Yes! Firewatch is a really good game. But I understand. We all have our backlog. It's not particularly long. And it's one of those games where, like, the journey is definitely better than the destination in Firewatch, I think. With a lot of these games, the ending is just so hard to get right. And it doesn't get the ending wrong. Like, it's not a bad ending. But it was, for me, it was definitely a journey better than a destination kind of game. So if you just need, like that walking sim vibe, you know, you're in your feels, and you want something that's just going to kind of keep you there for a minute and kind of catharsis you through it for a bit. It's a good walking sim for that. But it's leaving soon to play. Yeah, like I said, it's not very long. And it's real pretty. Like, real pretty. So I kind of like it for that. Let's see what we got here. Hello. Are we gonna load? There we go. I was getting nervous.
Jesus.
Well, that's just a little turbulent. Why are you so nervous, love?
February 19th.
I don't know.
It's a little hard to read. 2010.
I didn't sleep well last night.
Oh, it's been a while since you...
It's nothing. I'll be fine. Just make sure that cargo's secure.
Somewhere
Everything
off the
looks
coast
fine
of
back here.
Iceland.
Things are shifting a little, but...
Damn it.
All right, that was quite a belt. Let's get our minds on something else. You ever still think about Ireland?
It's 30 years since I've been there, Leonor. I don't remember
Accent's
anything.
still strong, though.
Don't be daft. Tell me a story about when you were a little boy.
All right. Did I ever tell you about the time I stole a box of sweets?
No, you haven't.
I was maybe 7 or 8. I was at the corner store with me dad. He gave me enough money for one box. But I thought, wouldn't it be grand to get the box for him instead?
Oh, that's sweet.
Well, I'm not so sure. I think I'd done something at the time and was trying to make up for it. But as much as I wanted to give him the sweets, I still wanted some, you know. So I bought the one and pocketed the other.
Classic.
Oh, no.
And just as soon as I paid him, man, I turned around and saw me dad. Just staring at me.
Oh, no. Did he know what you done? Or did you get away with it?
Well, that's the thing. He...
Oh,
Shit! Oh my god! Stanley!
Put your
Stanley,
seatbelt
look!
on.
The left engine's on fire!
No. Oh, Christ, this isn't good.
Stanley!
this
what
is some
happened?
Alan Wake burns.
Okay? I need you to hold on. Get in the brake
Is this an
position.
Alan Wake universe?
No! Shit!
Leonore!
Stanley!
That's no good. Oh no, there she is! I forgot about that. That's right, we're trying to find her. Dun, dun, dun.
The plane.
The plane, boss, the plane.
Leonore.
Plane. Ah.
Where?
Okay. So, I remember very few things for the first time I tried playing this. I do remember going the wrong way out of curiosity. And there was some kind of collectible item back here. Oh, that's pretty.
The plane.
Yeah, I know, but
Must
collectible
not be
item.
too far.
Calm down. Da 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 da. How does one collect? There
Dan
we
is
go.
trying to be brave, but I can say he's still in pain. I was able to secure a flawless passport and a boat with a captain who doesn't ask questions. There are so many inlets on the western coast. We'll make landfall in complete secrecy. The entire world is open to us. The entire world except for Ireland, but I won't miss it for a second. We have a new life now. Together.
Ta-ta. So this is April of 1987. I believe the opening cinematic said 1910. So this is 23 years before the game picked up. So this must be an old set of letters or something that was in the plane. I remember when I played it, I was like, I'm gonna run behind just for the fun of it and see how far it goes. And then there was a page, and that's the only thing I remember. Miss AJ, I was watching the. Oh, and you know the thing is, we didn't keep up with them. So we've now read. Django and I have now read through Traitor. We're going through exceptionally slowly. I miss doing those streams because those were a lot of fun. But we've now read a couple of books that we ended up not streaming on. We just both kind of like fell off of doing Star Wars content. It just kind of became a lot. But like I liked doing the streams on older stuff because I felt like it wasn't as charged as so much other stuff was. Like it wasn't like, oh, is this the new coolest thing or blah blah. Like the books have been out for 20 years. Everything that's been said about them has been, so we could just kind of talk about it, and it was a little bit less like, I don't know if pressure is quite the right word. Like, no one's gonna come on and get mad about our opinion of a 20-year-old book, you know? Not that anyone ever really got mad at us anyway.
Where are you, love?
Where is she? I should care more about this man's wife than I do at the moment. This is very cool, like, volcanic rock stuff going on. Very nice. Sam took a break after the Children of Jedi Planet what? Back to back. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know. You should take better care of yourself. Like, love yourself more. Respect yourself more than reading those 3 books all in a row. Ah!
Jesus Christ.
There's a phone. Actually, I can't speak to Planet of Twilight because that one I haven't read, but the other 2 I have. Iceland is very pretty. Play.
Oh God.
Phone. Is she here?
No. Leonore.
Phone.
Leonore.
Stanley?
Leonore, yes, it's Stanley.
Stanley, are you there?
I can hear you, love. I'm here.
Just picked up. Christ, I hope you can hear me.
Fucking mobile's broken. She can't hear me.
I'm still in the plane, or part of the plane. My leg is strapped.
Christ.
I can't move. Stanley, I don't know where I am, but I can't see, but there's smoke. There's black smoke. See?
Lena. Black smoke. She's still alive. Pull it together, Stanley. Do
We gotta get to her.
what needs to be done.
Gotta get her. Do not hesitate. Show no mercy. Sorry, wrong thing. You're gonna go to Celebration? That's awesome. I will probably not be at the London one. I am still really not great with flying. Hence things like this. Oh, I forgot about this mechanic. Hold on. You do freeze, which is not great. So you have to go from like warm thing to warm thing. But my new graphics card, since I've tried playing this last, is way prettier. Flying to California from Michigan was like frickin' a lot, and I don't know if I can handle going to Nova Scotia. Plus money. I'm actually, so I haven't really said it a whole lot because it's only recently been official, but I'm moving next month, which I'm really excited about, but it means my streams will probably be a little bit more haphazard this month because between Christmas and New Year's and moving, I'm not gonna, I have to be like responsible with my time, which I don't want to be. But once I move, I should have better opportunities to stream. Thank you! I'm excited and terrified at the same time.
Steam. This is good.
Exactly.
Got to stay warm.
Okay, we gotta stay with just right mouse button to run. Okay, I was gonna say shift was not working. It's because it's not the button that does it. Got it. Black smoke. I think this is part of why I didn't keep playing this, was
Right.
the stress.
Better get moving.
I was like, I just wanted a walking sim. I didn't want to have to, like, not die. Hey, it's a soccer ball. That's trippy. Okay. Alright, we gotta look for these journal pages, too. Because you know I like the collectibles. I want to move where you live, not in a good area. Your bins were stolen. God. You wanted to arrest her. Oh my god. You must have some really valuable trash. Alright, let's see what we got. Journal page? Journal page.
The manifest. We should have landed hours ago. They'll have to know we're missing. Send out a search party.
Airport of Direct Transshipment, ICE. That must mean Iceland? I think that's funny. Airport offloading. Okay, see, this is 2014, so it must have been 2010 was the date. So then why do we have 1893 journals? 1887, Stanley. How old is this guy? Oh, this is 1987. I can't read. Okay. All of it makes more sense now. It's fine. Maybe people always agree. No, I just can't read. It's fine. Reading helps in life, kids. Reading does help. Don't skip your reading homework. It'll take you further than me.
So cold.
Hang in there, Stanley. I gotta find stuff. It'll be okay. There we go. We're gonna get hypothermia doing this. This can't be wise. Okay, let's keep running around. I mean, I know my wife is probably dying somewhere, but like, I have to explore.
Bastards.
What were those? I thought that was ice. They're crab. No, they're jellyfish. That's effing weird. Okay. Oh, we're dying. Hold on. Hold on. Stay with me, Stanley. We'll get back by the fire. Okay, we're fine. Didn't start reading till you were a teen. Tried reading K.A. Applegate books when you were 10, and it traumatized. I am not familiar with K.A. Applegate. Should I be? I did not read a lot of trendy things as a child, so I'm not very learned in authors to books. There's some crash over there. That's what I was trying to get to. There's something over there too. It's over here. Oh, it's a cave! Ah! God, the frickin' Alan Wake birds. I don't know if you had the chance to be. I can't remember who was here for Alan Wake. Just possessed
What is this?
birds. Exciting. Oh, it's a guitar.
I was afraid of this. I knew from the moment I saw Stanley clutching that tiny body in his arms that the nightmares would come back.
Oh no.
They're worse than ever. I can feel Stanley's heart breaking with every shuddering breath. I heard him say, "Don't go." Is he talking to me? I'll never leave him.
That's trippy. Alright, did they lose a child, maybe? Okay, Applegate wrote the amazing... Oh, the animal... Okay, I'm familiar with the Animorph books, but I never read them. Reading them mid-20s adult, and they're very maturely written. They don't speak down to you. Interesting! My cousins read them, but I really didn't read when I was younger either. I read, like, Nancy Drew, I think. I distinctly remember loving Nancy Drew, and then one day it just dawned on me that every book was the same, and then I just never finished reading Nancy Drew. I was a very, kind of a strangely killjoy child about a lot of things. But I never read the Animorphs. What's over here?
There's the black smoke. Need to find a way to that peak.
I probably need to go in the cave. Okay, we'll just thaw for a second and we'll keep
Oh
going.
God. Shelter.
We definitely were supposed to go in that cave. And I definitely didn't. Let's see here. Locked. Okay, so we probably found the way in and then the
Oh,
cave.
it's locked. Shit.
That's alright, come on, keep going, Stanley. Don't you know how games work? We'll thaw out here a minute. She also wrote a series of people escaping Earth before an asteroid destroys the planet, and the kid is having to leave everyone he knows and loves behind. What the heck? That is some deep crap for some kids. I guess the High Republic has kind of been ripping our hearts out too, though, so, you know. Ooh, a flashlight.
Thank God this torch still works.
European with your torch. That I'm enjoying it. Like I said, it wasn't lack of interest that I stopped playing it before. It was just one of those things. It's a weird jellyfish. Okay, here's some stuff. Ah, another page.
Molly and I were at Rory's pub when in walked Stanley Whittaker.
Stanley
I
Whittaker.
picked up my pint and walked over to meet him in the middle of the room. When he saw me coming, his eyes lit up with this big, beautiful, goofy smile. I threw him a drink in his face. Then I grabbed him by his collar and I told him to keep his big trap shut about my father.
Oh.
Stanley blinked away the bear and said he was only looking out for me because Mr. Fancy Shoes was just too good looking and that I should have a plain fella so everyone would notice the beautiful woman. He said I was luminous. Then he said people would also know that I'm brave. God knows why, but I laughed and I asked him, "Oh, why am I brave?" "Oh, you'd have to be," he said, "to be seen with a bloke like me." Well, the entire pub burst into laughter. And then Rory threw him a towel and Stanley caught it without taking his eyes off me. They were the bluest things I'd ever seen. The bastard. I can't wait to see him again.
Yeah, I have a harder time reading these days. So, like, not to bring anybody down, but just to be more on the honest side of things, it's not been a good year for me in my headspace, which I'm hoping some of these life changes I'm making will help with. We'll find out. But when I'm not feeling good like that, it's hard for me to read. So I did pretty okay reading this year. I'm happy. I was worried I wasn't going to read much. But I have not been reading as much as I usually do either because of that. But doggos are fun. What's your doggo's name? What kind of doggo? Tell me about the doggo. I think you have actually posted this on Discord, but it was a while ago, so you'll have to remind me. When I hear Stanley, I keep thinking about the narrator of the Stanley Parable. Yes, so I've played a little bit of the Stanley Parable, and I plan to play it again. I know Django really wants me to, but I found out there's an achievement for the Stanley Parable. If you don't play it for 5 years, you get this achievement. And I haven't played it in 4 years. Loki, you did tell me about your lab. That's right. I do remember this now. And so now I'm like, well, at this point I should just hold off another year and get that, like, hyper rare achievement. Because I feel like a lot of people probably haven't played... Oh, that's nice, the flashlight comes on automatically. A lot of people will go 5 years without playing a game, but then they'll probably never go back to it, and therefore not get the achievement. You got that achievement? Nice. Has won for not playing for 10 years. That's funny. Is the new one that came out a remastered of the first one? Or a new one? That's what I couldn't quite tell. This is really pretty. Oh, we're not freezing. Okay. This is nice. We don't have to rush quite as much. I like the very simpleness of the sound versus, like, the music that was out there. Oh, is this where we came in?
Careful. Stay warm.
I think this is where we came in. I think I got turned around. Yeah, I got turned around. It's a remake with 75% new content. Okay, so that tracks for the game. That sounds about right.
As this icy stone closes in around me, I'm overwhelmed by a fear that the last 30 years together was only a dream.
That's an interesting response.
That I'm still trapped, still locked away in the dark.
Oh, are we, like, literal dark, or are we...
As I cross this godforsaken island to find you,
Are we narrating?
every agonizing step reminds me that the dream is over. But the pain reminds me that I'm still alive.
Alright, we're getting real
And as long as I
philosophical right
live,
now.
there is hope.
Alright. Okay. Okay, Stanley.
Leonore, I will find you.
We're still talking.
I will find you.
And thank you, I appreciate that. I know you've had your own journey, so I hope you are doing alright and finding some peace with that as well. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to... No one needs to put out their private business on here either, but... Life's hard, you know? But none of us are as alone as we feel like, I think. It can feel that way, but none of us quite are. Why are there guardrails in here? This is really strange. Really, really strange. So this is like... It's probably like... I mean, games like this is probably an old government... Oh, no problem, my friend. No problem. But, I know I don't hop in to Marv's Discord as much as I used to, but, you know, I still care about everybody. Oh, the health and safety standards. That's right. I mean, come on now. Why did the flashlight go off? I don't know. Alright.
Stunning. It's like a
Look at that.
cathedral.
Look at that. Look at them god rays. Love it. Love it. I'm a sucker for this crap. Okay. So clearly we get up there at some point. Whoa. Okay. Camera got away from me there for a second. This is like the Snow Miser's palace from that Rankin Bass Rudolph movie, whichever one it was. Hey, there's a Burr! Welcome, Burr! Jedi Fallen Order. It's good. So I have to replay Jedi Fallen Order. I have my dang pride or something. When I streamed it on story just because I didn't want to mess with it. I wanted to get through the story the first time through. And then I decided, like a genius, I've tried to replay it 2-3 times, and every time I go to hard, and like I just need to play it on easy or normal because I'm not good at melee combat games, even though it's like a really easy version of melee combat games. I loved the story, and I just never go through it again because I'm like, I'll be a real gamer, and then I am not a real gamer, and therefore I never play it again. So there you go. It's a good story though. I'm really excited for Jedi Survivor.
Looks like a way out. But I can't climb this ice.
I've been upgrading my PC so that it can handle Jedi Survivor when it comes out. So I'm excited. I got NVIDIA 3060 now. I was on a 1660 Ti, Super, whatever they're called, but now I'm on a 3060, which is nice. Well, this guy looks like he's having a bad day.
You poor bastard.
Is that Santa Claus? Oh my gosh. Santa! Not Santa Claus!
This cave.
Alright, when we get out of this cave, we have to be Santa Claus now. We owe it to the children. Stanley Claus. Okay. Never seen the rank about Middle Earth stuff. It was like the Snow Miser and the Heat Miser, and it was the I don't remember which Rudolph one it is. You have a 2080 Ti. That's still it's good though. Like the 20 series still can do just about anything you need it to do, I think, from what I read. I made the jump because I wanted to be good for a while. What was holding me back was my VRAM. These are all words I only recently learned what they were, like 6 months ago. But my VRAM was 6 gig, and when I would play Deathloop, it would just not work. Like, I just had to... This is where he said was the way out, and I got the tool. What am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, there we go. What do I... Oh, there. Okay. Oh, I feel it. Let's go, Stanley. We got it. We got it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Almost there. Deathloop is so good. God, I love Deathloop. Because it's used to it so much, yeah. So remind me to play all these games I play. Sorry. I'm sorry. Deathloop is good, though. I effing love that game. So I basically upgraded my PC because my PC was barely running it, and it made me sad.
Leonor.
Stanley, I can see the lockbox. It's empty. The crasher must have broke open. All the case files, all the information. My diary. You have to find him. You have to find everything.
Okay.
If anyone comes, Stanley. If anyone comes.
What, are we criminals?
They can't find out who we are.
Are we criminals?
Bollocks. All this time, we've been so careful.
Are we not Stanley? What is happening? We are Santa Claus. Maybe we murdered Santa Claus. May do a Marv video for... Yes, I would be honored. I would be honored if you would take up the Marv tradition for me at London. It would mean the world to me. That would be spectacular. Oh, so pretty. But no, like literally, I just upgraded my computer for Deathloop because it was so good. It should work with a 2080 though. It just might not on the Ultra. Alright, what are we looking? This is as far as I got, by the way, when I played the first time. I remember I got here, and there's gonna be some hoopla with this ice, and it made me upset. And then I stopped. So I don't know what happens after here. Now I have the Heat Miser song. They call me Heat Miser. Whatever I touch starts to melt in my clutch. Oh, that's right. I'm not holding the right button.
Oh, what now?
Oh, God.
My God.
Start running, Stanley!
No.
Okay. Oh, crap. Can we get out? I remember getting stressed out by this. I can't imagine why this would be stressful. Out of the water. Okay. Onto some heat. There we go. I used to know what's happening. Hey! I need to get like a sound effect for bad puns. I love bad puns. I'm always in favor. Hypothermia even gets out and tries. Gets out. Yep, so much. There's just only hypothermia.
This fucking island is trying to kill me.
Yep. Okay, so what are we probably trying to get to? There's things that provide heat in that direction, so I probably need to go in that direction. I don't know. But there's also a fire over here, so let's see what's happening. keep forgetting that right mouse is...
Another bunker.
Oh, hey. Eat.
I can't stop thinking about the dream.
The dream?
We were flying in the plane, but I wasn't afraid. I was giddy with excitement because we were flying back to Ireland. Stanley dove the plane so fast I could feel my stomach floating, and we were laughing like we haven't laughed in ages. As we dipped out of the clouds and swooped in over the ocean, I could see the white cliffs and green hills. Stone walls and hedges divided the patchwork fields dotted with livestock. And our train welcoming us home. Then I woke up in this hot, filthy room, dripping with sweat. Stanley's still sleeping. No nightmares, thank God.
Stanley,
Maybe it's my turn.
use my diary to unlock your path. What is that? There's something weird's happening. So Stanley used to have some kind of nightmare, or used to be locked up somewhere. I think maybe they had a kid that died. Maybe. But like, how is she writing on this? I feel like we're in some sort of like metaphysical thing going on right now. I don't know what's happening. But I think it's there's some sort of metaphysical thing. Is this one also locked?
Shit. I'll never break through that ice.
Okay. Yeah, if he just had some nice YouTube, or some mean YouTube comment sections, maybe he could stay warmer longer. It's trauma, also known as Star Wars. It's dead kids or dead parents. Those are the only two options. Someone has to be dead. If no one's dead, what's the point? Alright. So we'll just follow the lights of Gondor, as it were. Just go from one heat source to another and figure it out, I guess? Why are there these heat vents anyway? That's very interesting. I don't know what the purpose of them is. There's some sort of installation thing here. Can I jump? I cannot jump. Alright, so we'll go...
Another page from our journal.
Perfect. We gotta find all these, obviously, or they'll figure us out. I don't know. Oh, a
Mother's
code!
crying in the next room. She says it's because she's happy, but I don't believe her. My father is getting out of prison. My friends protest the unlawful imprisonments, but I wish they'd kept Michael O'Shea locked up forever. Life in prison isn't long enough for him.
Oh, what did he do?
Kill my mother if she ever read this. What if Michael ever read it? Would it kill him? Or would he kill me? Well, the violence didn't stop when he was on the inside. But at least when I read about something terrible in the paper, I knew my father wasn't the cause. But now...
Wow, this is some deep crap.
God help us all.
3128. Stanley, these 5 numbers will save you. Those are 4. What's the 5th number? So many questions. I hope the game is not expecting me to remember that number, because I will not. So obviously we have to go to all of these crash pieces. Try to figure out what's going on. Okay, we'll run... I don't know if I'm safe over there or not. Oh, this is bad. Hold on. Go! 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 Okay, we made it. Thank God. Okay, now get over here and let's hope this keeps us warm. Don't know if it will. It's not gonna.
Stanley took me to this lovely old tree on the cliffs overlooking the sea. It was just the perfect spot. Then I saw there were notches carved into the trunk. I pointed them out to him and asked him
4,
how many other
8,
girls had he
15,
brought
16,
here.
23,
Stanley
42.
laughed and said when he was just a lad, he and his dad would come to the same spot for picnics, and Paddy would notch the tree to show how much Stanley had grown. I turned as red as a beetroot and muttered some kind of apology. When we sat down to eat lunch, I saw another notch at the base of the tree. When I asked him what that one was for, he winked and said, Margaret Kane.
That's...
If she knew I was reading her journal, she'd just... don't even think it.
Wow, did Stanley's voice randomly change there? That does not sound like him. Okay, we are not thawing out, so I don't know where we're supposed to go. Ah, steam vent. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Did the steam vent just stop? Oh, that's obnoxious. Okay, there it is. Yeah, different voice. That was real weird. Okay, when the game says running, it's barely running. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. It's stressful.
The summers in Munich are beautiful. The palazzas are full of tourists, so Stanley and I blend right in. But even in the sea of anonymous faces, we have to be careful. Today, I was sitting in the park with my lunch when this young man with a big fancy camera came up to me. He was handsome and stylish, a real artsy type, and he asked if he could take some photos of me. Obviously, I had to say no. But then he said something that caught me off guard. He said that my eyes were the saddest he'd ever seen. Of course they are, I said. I'm Irish. I left everything on the bench and disappeared into the crowd.
Interesting. So they're in some sort of witness protection thing, maybe from her dad? 10 days since Stanley's last nightmares. The prayers are working. Interesting. Okay, we gotta keep going this way. This ice is very much stressing me out. Okay, some heat and a page.
Mother begged me not to go, but I assured her it was a peaceful rally. Molly wouldn't go with me. She was afraid the army would show up. So I dragged Stanley with me. I thought for sure he'd want to be there because his father was one of the speakers. Paddy Whitaker was an electrifying presence. People were cheering and clapping as he spoke about the end to the violence, a peaceful end to the troubles. He spoke with such conviction, I nearly wept. But when I looked over at Stanley, he was wearing fucking headphones and messing with his cassette player. He said he'd heard it all before. I couldn't believe it. He has no idea how lucky he is.
That's cool, Dark Guy. I appreciate you being here, and you can stay as long as you can, obviously. But I understand needing to get sleep, 100%. We are from Ireland in the game. They keep saying Ireland and not Northern Ireland. And welcome, Kathleen. It's good to see you. We are apparently so we were in a plane crash. I was flying. My wife is missing. We appear to have changed our identity at some point in time in our life. And so we're in the plane crash. I have to find my wife, but I also have to find all of these pages because there's something incriminating in them. Also, apparently my name's Stanley. Apparently we keep having nightmares. And I don't know why. Okay, so this says 1280. For one, Stanley, listen to me. Use these 5 numbers. I think 3 was the other one, so I think it's 31280. For whatever reason, we need those numbers. Yes, we are on some sort of volcanic something. Some kind of weird island that has some kind of installation here. I don't really understand what's happening. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh! Use these 5 numbers.
First the shelter. Now this lock. I've got to find a way through.
Hey, we did it!
I can't believe it.
I actually...
Those numbers.
Okay, I effing remembered the numbers, which is really impressive for me. Okay? Figured the island was involved due to the troubles. Yeah. Ireland was involved due to troubles, yeah. I think the, shall we say, colored past of Ireland is probably part of why they've had to change their identity.
This makes no sense.
Am I supposed to go into the water? Why does she have a code for some sort of installation? I still think this is going to be one of those it was all a dream kind of things. Am I supposed to go in the water? Oh my god. Okay. Follow the pipes, I guess? Pipes. Feels good to swim. Can I go up? Like, what if I go up? What happens? We've got to go back to the island!
Still alive.
Can I see what's up here? Some steam. So we won't immediately die. Because that's how heat works in this game. I don't think I was done traveling. But I want to see where I am. This is trippy. Yeah.
Got to get warm.
Yeah, we're probably gonna die. It's fine.
Got to get warm.
What's happening?
Oh, this valve. Maybe.
Interesting. Okay.
That's good. Oh, thank God.
Yeah, this is definitely how heat works. This is definitely how heat works. You very instantaneously feel better. Pages!
I don't know what's wrong with that man. Stanley came into Rory's pub tonight, sweaty and out of breath. His eye was swollen, his lip was bleeding, and he looked as proud as a peacock. He and one of his no-good mates went messing into East Belfast to stir up trouble. Stanley had the brilliant idea to spray the Story Plough over a Unionist mural, but they got caught by some locals and they got into a scrap. Rory thought that was a gas and bought Stanley a pint. I told Stanley he was an idiot. What if he'd been caught by the guard or the UVF? They'd have bloody killed him.
There you go.
But he was just too proud of himself to listen.
Intriguing. Okay. I wonder if we missed one of these exits a ways back too. We'll go. Hold on. You know how it is when you're a gamer. You can't go to the plot too quickly. You have to make sure you haven't missed any other venues first. Can we go back in the water? Can I go back in the water? Oh, nope, it won't let me go back in the water. Well, hopefully I didn't miss anything over there then. Okay. I guess at this point Stanley is like, why would I go back in the water? You have to take every side path is dead. It's mantra. Exactly. Exactly. I saw a shirt the other day that said something like, I'm not distracted, I'm just on a side quest or something like that, and I felt that. I felt that very deeply in my soul. Alright, so those are more pipes we can probably turn on. But what are the pipes? They must get the water to Desmond. A door? Okay, well, that's not a thing. Oh, fire. Okay. Come on, we're almost dead. We're almost dead. Oh my gosh. Ah! It's fine. I'm sure we're not getting any frostbite with all this melting and freezing and melting and freezing of our body. I'm sure it's fine. For the DM to put me back in the maze. Exactly. Exactly. I think I'm missing any pages here. Another door. Oh, well, hello.
Is this another bunker?
Yeah, it is.
How many are there?
Steam. Get that flashlight going. Helviti. That.
To get warm. Got to get warm.
Something tells me that going down into the frozen bunker is not the best way to do that. Oh, okay. So that didn't really do much for us. Was I supposed to do something with these waters? Got the doggo pics later in the server, so they gotta go. Oh, okay, yeah. Ah, well, I'm glad you were here. I was glad to see you pop in. Like I said, anytime we are happy to see you here. It's always lovely. And I'm excited for you get to go to Celebration. Alright, let's see what's going on over here. Ah, we've turned on the steam. I wonder if we eventually come back to these bunkers or what happens. Have a good night. I feel like I'm missing things. Ah, Paige.
My face hurts from trying to smile all night. I can't blame Stanley. There's no way he could have known. He's not that cruel. He knew I was named after Beethoven's opera and just assumed that I'd be a fan. But it was my father who loved the opera. He'd blast those records into the night and stagger about with a half-empty bottle, waving it in time with the music. It was terrifying. But I loved Stanley. So I gripped his hand and smiled through the entire performance.
Aww. He was just trying to help and he did the worst possible thing.
They must all be connected.
She's gotta tell him eventually, or he'll just keep buying her opera tickets for the rest of her life.
Stanley, are you there? Oh, it's so cold. I can't stop shivering.
You gotta find some pipes, dear.
My leg, it's gone numb. At least it doesn't hurt anymore. I might have fallen asleep. Oh, I thought I heard voices.
Interesting.
No, I don't remember what time it is.
You probably don't know what time it
It'll be
is.
dark soon. But I don't think I'll make it through the night.
Hang in there.
Stanley, you've got to stay warm.
Oh, God. Hypothermia must be setting in.
What am I supposed to be doing? Interesting, okay. We gotta get to her wherever she is. She's up there by all that smoke. I wanna see what's up there too, but we gotta turn these pipes on. Go, 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 Stanley, go. You'll stay warmer if you're running, Stanley. Or these pipes don't have a thing. Oh God, okay. I miscalculated. We gotta get to the fire. Oh my God. Hang in there, buddy. I want to see what's over there. There's some fire up here. And a page.
Molly and I snuck out to a party tonight. It was in full swing by the time we got there, meaning all the boys were bollocksed. Well, not all. We weren't there long when this beautiful lad hands me a beer and said his name was Colin.
Colin.
He was tall with bright green eyes and he wore neon-coloured runners. I asked him if it was his party.
He's no
He shook
good.
his head and said that knew it was my party. Then he turned and waved his hand around like he was the great fucking Gatsby.
Yeah, he's not
And
worth
the
it.
first thing we saw was Stanley Whittaker throwing up in the kitchen sink. I laughed and said he could have his party back. Oh, we blathered for a while and we were really getting on when Stanley Whittaker stumbled over and asked Colin if he ever wore those shoes outside. And before I could tell him to fuck off, Stanley asked Colin if he knew I was the daughter of Michael O'Shea. I felt my legs go numb. Colin couldn't get away from me fast enough.
This is the page. The next page is the one at the bar, right? Yep. So we're finding these out of order. Okay. It's making a little bit more sense. So that was the line about her father. Alright, let's run over here. Come on, if we run, you'll stay warmer. You can do it. Pipes. If only I turned these pipes on. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Ah! I definitely. Oh, this is bad. Yep, bad. Okay. Well, we tried. Now we know what happens when we die. Okay. Oh. Did we find the page up here? Okay, so we can probably get that way, but I have to figure out how to turn on the pipes. Okay, we did get the page over here. So let's go back to these pipes and see if we can figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. If not, it's probably back up the way that we were headed. But you can kind of like just barely make it to this. Hang in there, Stanley. See, I can't... There's not really any other buttons I can do. So this is locked for some reason. Which will keep me from going in that direction. Now what I wonder is, did I miss the ability to turn that on somewhere? I think we did this already. Yeah, that turns that off. Hold on, I'm curious about something. If I turn that off, can I turn this other one on? Since there's fire over here, we can find out. Yes! Aha! Aha! I'm actually really surprised I figured that out. Alright. Now we can go up this way. Let's see what's over here. I'm assuming this is the direction you don't necessarily find. Because in theory you would have turned that on, right? Okay, so I got over here, but there's nothing to do over here. And we're gonna die. I can't jump. Okay. We're gonna die. It's fine. Okay, so I can do that, but it doesn't take me anywhere. We gotta run. We gotta turn that steam back on. Okay, so we can get over there, but I didn't see anything that made going over there worthwhile. I don't know if you guys did. We'll just pop back up here real quick. Hang in there, bud. Like, there's crash stuff over here, but it's, like, old. So maybe this is where we come later. Oh, wait.
This thing. Christ, I hope it's big enough to protect me.
Interesting. I was supposed to pick that up. Okay. I don't know why. Maybe if I'd gone the way I was supposed to go first, I would know why. Does it keep me warmer longer, maybe? It does appear to be doing that. Or maybe that's in my head. So now we'll run over here. And we'll turn this back on. Apparently it is already on. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting cold as fast. Maybe that's in my head, but I think that's what's happening. That said, we're barely gonna make it to this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, we're okay. Then up here, no, we're still getting cold pretty fast. It must be when we go out here. Oh yeah, I see. It's raining hail, or it's hailing, or whatever.
It's working.
I just discovered the solution before I discovered the
Kiss
problem.
my arse. Fucking island.
That's them gaming skills for you. When you discover the solution before the problem. Clunk, clunk, clunk. I really don't
Black
think
smoke.
running does anything.
Nearly there.
I think all the running is just an animation effect, and you don't move any faster, and it's all in your head.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh Christ, what now? Oh fuck! Help!
Ah! Did I die, or was this supposed to happen? I don't know. I think this was supposed to happen. So we were in prison. That whole still locked up in the dark thing. We were probably in prison. With her dad, maybe? That would be trippy. The nightmares return!
No. No! I was right there. What do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me.
What do you want from me? It's like 8 different songs.
Pull it together, Stanley. The sooner you find Leonore, the sooner you can get her off this fucking island. Just find her.
Okay. Well, let's go this way. That looks like a point of no return. I don't want to do a point of no return right now. Oh, by the way, Kathleen, I'm gonna take the apartment. So I'll be moving in about a month. So let's walk over here. Okay, I might as well point of no return then, because there's nothing going on over here. Because I don't have a jump button. So then this is the direction I was supposed to go. Yeah, I'm really excited. That's part of why I'm doing this shorter game. There's a couple of longer games I keep promising to play. But because my stream schedule is going to be a little bit erratic, I want to just do shorter one-off stuff probably for what time I do have to stream. Just for the time being.
I will not be a prisoner's wife. I will not become like those other empty wives. Like my mother. I will not be looked after or taken care of. Isolated. There is no light without him. He is my heart, and I cannot live without my heart. I'll do whatever it takes to get him out. I will not be a prisoner's wife.
Interesting. Okay, so 8th of March, 1987. 3rd of April, 1987. So somewhere between here and here, she breaks them out, and they're leaving Ireland. And that's why they don't want anyone to find these documents. Okay. So there's definitely some fires over there. Maybe something over there. There's also something over here.
I'm lost.
No, we're not
Lionel,
lost.
please call. Let me hear your voice.
Okay, this is probably in the direction of stories. So let's go back this way. So we were here. There's a
I
page.
don't know what's going on with Stanley. I'm afraid he's gone mad. Tonight
is
I was
before
waiting for
prison.
him at Rory's pub. Rory was complaining about his fucking hand again. When Stanley finally showed up, he looked white as a ghost. He grabbed my elbow and said we had to go. I'd been there a while, so I was in no mood to be handled. I told him to sit down while I finished my pint. But he snatched it from my hand and smashed it on the floor. Oh, Rory started shouting bloody murder, and that's when Stanley went for him. He threw himself at Rory, clutching for his throat. Rory was so shocked he slipped and fell to the floor. It took all my strength to pull Stanley off and drag him toward the front door. Rory stayed behind the bar, cursing all the Whittakers.
Oh. So this is after the opera, before this. So this is February, March. Interesting. I think that's the fire we came from, and I think that might be the next fire down the way. Here's some steam. But nothing around it. I think this is what we were by before, is... I'm not seeing anything heating up there. So then we run around here, and I think this is that other fire we saw. Okay, so we would have only missed one thing. On fire. Register that I'm there. Okay. Very hard not to miss anything. It's a bit tricky. Okay, is this a fire we were at before? I think so. I think so. That's the structure. Okay. Okay, I see what's happening. I think we found everything in this area. So we'll thaw, and we'll keep going this way. Pipes.
Ah, of course. Missing the fucking handle.
Okay, so maybe we find a handle. Ah! The heck? Is that a seal? I think that's a seal. What is happening over here? What was in our plane? What the heck? This is weird. Okay.
So many funerals today. I was with Stanley at his father's funeral. There was quite a crowd of people. I told Stanley his father would be proud of the turnout, but he said Paddy would just want to make a speech. The police were watching the crowd, but they didn't bother anyone. They were hidden, but I spotted them straight away. I had to help Stanley write the eulogy for Paddy, but when it came time to read it, he couldn't speak. He gripped the sides of the lectern so hard, I feared it would splinter in his hands. Finally, Stanley said Paddy was a speechmaker, but he wasn't enough like his father to do him justice. He just folded up the speech and left in silence.
That's sad. This game has a habit of locking on keystrokes. There we go. What is going on out here? It won't let me keep walking. That's a whale skeleton. What is this? Okay, we're freezing. Hold on.
All dead.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
So is there something on this island that's killing everything? This is trippy.
I wonder why I keep these damn journals. There are so many things I wish I could forget. Today at the school site, my senses were filled with the buzzing of insects and the smell of the jungle. But then, all at once, I thought I was back in Belfast. The air rocked with a heavy thud of a bomb exploding. Stanley took off in a dead run towards the sound. A cow had set off an old landmine, and there was a man at the edge of the field shouting for everyone to stay back. But Stanley, he charged past him, splashing into the mud. I wanted to stop him. My voice froze in my throat when I saw Stanley lift the tiny body out of the grass. The boy's name was Udom. He had been walking with the cow. Udom's father collapsed as Stanley gently passed the boy to him.
Oh, that's why, okay.
Udom's father kept apologizing over and over for not protecting him from the evils brought to this village.
Okay, so when Stanley was holding the kid, I thought they lost a kid, but it wasn't. It was this. Okay, it was that memory. Yeah, it did kind of look dinosaur or monster or something. Somewhere in this we should be able to find a handle, right? Somewhere in this wreckage. I would assume that's what we're supposed to do. Maybe on these pipes? Maybe somewhere... Yeah, there we go.
I'll take that.
So, now we gotta find our way back. Don't remember where it is. I think we came down to this area. Yeah, I think it's up here. Yes, there it is. Hello, door. Stage 1, shivering, frostbite. Stage 2, confusion, hallucination. Stage 3, feeling of burning alive. Stage 4, death, warning, hypothermia. Interesting that this is all in English. Considering we're in Iceland.
Finally, an open door.
We've actually been through a couple open doors, but, you know. I don't know how warm it is in here. There's that same word, Helviti. I don't know if it's a name. Yeah, see, this is in Icelandic. But some of the other signs are in English, which I find interesting. So is this an Icelandic base that has been taken over?
Oh, great. More freezing water.
I mean, are you really that surprised? Where's your dang flashlight, my dude? So reflective. Oh, Viti. Well, what's up here? This is cold because there's no steam. Okay, this is clearly where we're supposed to go. I keep outthinking myself. So then what's over here? I just don't know what this word means. Scared me for a second. Okay. Oh, this is another way to that room we were in. Yeah, this is the same room, but we're lower. Okay. So, we probably do whatever puzzle that is, and then if we don't make it or we fall through or whatever, we can come back through here, is my guess. May have looked up the word. I wouldn't, as it may be a spoiler. Okay, good to know. Sorry if it's you spoiled the game for yourself. It's gonna be cold down this hallway again. See if it gets us somewhere warm eventually. Maybe not. Okay, here. Is this the other side, maybe? I don't know if it would be, because I don't know why I would need to get to the other side. No worries. Okay, I appreciate it. Well, let's go follow the sign then, because there's clearly that big puzzle room, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the puzzle room. So let's keep following the signs.
There's got to be some way out. Locked. Why am I not surprised?
Because it's a video game that we have about another hour of. Okay. Let's go back up here. So it's locked through that door. So I'm guessing we have to go to the big room and do something. I don't remember how to get there. This is where we came in, right? I believe this is where we came in. And then I ran up here. Duh, Stanley, you're in a video game. Get it together. Okay. So we're in here. That's that other door. So when I turn this, what happens?
Come on.
Okay. I don't know what that did for me. I can't walk out there. So that did something for me. I don't know what, but it did something. I guess I don't really have to. And this is the way I came in, so I don't think there's anything over here. Correct. This is the way I came in. And we turn whatever knob is over there, so then we'll go this way. And then let's go back through here. Okay, see, that's something. Maybe we gotta go turn that other knob that was on the other side then. The atmosphere in this game is very well put together. I like it. It's very pretty. Alright, now we gotta book it. Because the steam stops.
Not much shelter. This place is bloody cold.
You're
Got to move quickly.
I am. I'm holding the run button. So we'll turn it on this side. What does this do? The same
That's
thing.
a big fucking door.
Ah! Okay. Ah! Aha! Okay. Oh! We have steam in here now. Well, that's lovely. Again, the whole covering ourselves with water thing cannot actually be that great for our health.
Ice now. Fuck, it's cold down here.
Yep. Oh, I see. We're just redistributing.
Looks like it's been deserted for ages. What the hell was this place? Some
Okay, yeah.
Cold War bomb shelter?
Okay, so now we're up here. For whatever that does for me. Maybe somebody left their key up here? What's this?
A key card.
Excellent.
Let's see if it still works.
Let's see if there's anything else of value up here. Hold on. I think the answer is going to be a big solid no, but you know, it's worth checking. Okay, I'm just going to get a run on.
I've got to get out of this place.
I'm aware, Stanley. Don't hit your head on any of the doors now that the water is raising us. Okay. Through here.
Stuck in the ice.
Gotcha. Okay, hold on. Hold on, we'll just go undo the thing. It's fine. This is very specific with this puzzle. So we'll just unturn this. There we go. And run for the little bit of time that the steam would stay there. And then I'm sure this will instantaneously thaw because that's how water works. There we go. I don't think we have to unturn the other one because this is already water again. Okay. Keycard. Well, what do you know? Okay. Radio?
I don't like the looks of this. Hello? Who's there? Can you help?
Did we get locked in the room?
We've been in a plane crash. My wife. Stanley. Stanley Florence. But you... Listen to me. I'm trying to find...
My correct name?
Stanley. Whitaker. My name is...
Weird. Okay.
For the son of Patty Whitaker to do something like this. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but it's like you came from a different tree altogether.
What are you talking about? What am I doing here?
You know exactly why you're here.
I'm trying to find my wife.
I've done nothing wrong.
You're talking over your
I'd say
own
that's a
nightmare?
matter of perspective, but not in this case.
Tell me where she is.
I've only got one question for you, Stanley. Why did you bomb that pub?
What?
What's this about?
You're talking about Rory's pub? You think I
That
did
was
that?
30 years ago.
You're mad.
That wasn't me.
Rory was a mate. I would never.
Misunderstand the question. I wasn't asking whether or not you did it.
Hey, Nolan.
Why did you bomb that pub?
Where is Leonore?
Can I walk? Oh, I can walk through this nightmare. Excellent. How's it going? Welcome to strange little mystery we've got going on here. We are an Irishman who is crashed on an Icelandic island somewhere, looking for our wife and having some sort of nightmare experience. That's kind of the short version of what's happening. The heck? Can I go back? Okay, I can go back. It's over yesterday because you did inventory at work. Congratulations. Okay, this is different. Looked up about the game, and apparently it's based off of Beethoven's only... that is all I know about it. When I was trying to figure out what the title meant when I bought it like a year ago, I looked that up. But I don't know enough about that particular thing to know what that means. It's like the other
Wasn't
guy.
that an IRA pub
Bollocks. Rory wasn't political.
with all those dissident Republicans who drank there?
Everybody drank there. It was just a local.
What about your father? Did Patty Whitaker drink at the local?
No.
No.
Your father, the famous peace activist, wouldn't step foot inside it because it was Michael O'Shea's pub. And Michael is real IRA.
Oh, her dad was IRA.
Go and marry his daughter.
I don't want to hear this.
Jesus, I can't imagine the look on your father's face when you told him. Surprised it didn't kill him on the spot.
No. It was the police that killed him.
Then why didn't you bomb a police pub? Help me understand.
There's nothing to understand. I didn't fucking do it, right? You've got the wrong fella.
I mean, it's probably just loosely based because I don't think Beethoven wrote about the IRA, but I don't know that much about history, so I could be wrong. This is based on your life. Maybe. Maybe, Nolan. Where the heck am I supposed to be going now? Stairs. I'm assuming either stairway takes me to the same place. So now the prison looks an awful lot like the complex we were just in. Time traveling Beethoven, exactly. There's another cell. Oh, some bodies.
Frankly, I'm glad you chose that pub. Probably saved us a mess of trouble.
Please.
Bunch of tossers and tow rags.
Why is one person in white?
All of them criminals, except her.
Please.
Fiona Miller was just a little girl. You're gonna pay for that.
Oh.
Yeah. Look around. We're already there.
Yeah, Christmas is coming up, isn't it? We're coming up, it'll come up real fast. I'm not all the way ready, but I'm getting there. So there was a bombing at this pub, and an innocent kid died in it, and they're blaming it on him for some reason. Are these all, like, shots of us? Why do we, like... The closer we get, the more we black out. That's really weird. I wonder if these are just us in prison or just prisoners. I don't quite know what's happening. Weird. Probably in some of that hypothermia, though, as the kids call it. I can't tell if I'm turned around or what even I'm doing. Just tell him, yeah, I did it! Probably showing the passing of time in prison, but... Okay, I think I was by this guy before. Okay, if I'm just lost in this forever, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. Okay, I've not been by him laying down before. Ah, stairs. This is new. Okay. It was nice of them to do that just so I knew I wasn't going in circles.
I can't believe that you're the one shagging Michael O'Shea's daughter.
That's my wife.
Leave her out of this. What's she like, eh? I'll bet she's a wild one.
What the fuck is this all about?
Screw off.
Just might have to go pay her a visit while you're stuck in here. She's got nothing to do with any of it. Maybe me and some of the lads. If you ever lay a fucking finger on her... You'll what? What'll you do? Blow me up too? You want to protect your little whore? Sign that statement.
How did that response go over for you? Alright, we gonna wake up? No, we're not gonna wake up. We're at a wall. Didn't understand what was happening. I feel like... Laugh, but you still got the ticket anyway. Well, at least she got a laugh. Hey! Game was panicking there for a second.
It can't be. Dear Leonor, I don't know when this letter will reach you, if it will reach you at all. I can only pray that it will. Our world is clouded by the fog of war, but in the time I spent with you, things finally became clear. For the first time, I thought I could imagine a future, a life with you. But that's all over now. Sometime very soon, I'm going to be transferred to the maze, and I know I'll never leave that prison alive. I don't know where I'll go when it's over, but I'm not afraid, because I've seen hell. This is it. And it's cold, and it's dark, and I've no way to reach you. Leonor, you are my light, but we have no future together, and I'll not have you wait for me. Forget about me. I'm already dead.
Oh, wow. that's why she goes and breaks him out. However that happens, which we might see as a part of whatever this vision is. You bought a project card. Nice. I'm unsurprised. Is the radio gonna work in the dream? Oh. It's the bat phone.
Stanley, can you hear me? Stanley, it's time to wake up. You have to move on.
Come on, let's get out of this weird...
The dream is over.
There we go.
What the hell just happened?
That was very weird.
Just a nightmare, right?
Where were you having a nightmare?
It's all
You
over.
weren't laying down.
It's over.
2000s BMW building a drift car. Very cool. Definitely always helps to have you have something that keeps you busy. Is this the same hallway we came down? I don't think so. This is not the same. How the heck did we get in a different hallway? Okay, there's definitely some sort of really weird, like, we're either in a dream or something, because this is a completely different hallway. That or that phone room was an elevator. What the heck? Bees. Or flies or something.
Huh? It's not as cold in this part of the island. Maybe I can finally get my head on straight.
Ooh, that's pretty. Like I said, the Alan Wake birds. They're everywhere. Pipes. I think we're still dreaming. What is happening?
What is that? Insects. Ha! Take that, you little fuckers.
Yeah, I don't know. They shouldn't be here. I think the weird color scheme and everything, I think we're still dreaming. Or we were always dreaming. Like I said, I think it's going to be a not everything is what it seems kind of game. Even though it started off hyper-realistic, I don't think it's going to end up being that way.
It's monstrous.
Everything is in place, but the air feels hollow and empty in my chest. Oh, I can hear my heart pounding in my ears. In just a few hours, life, as I know it, will be over. But that's only if I'm very lucky. Otherwise, my life will just be over. Today I'm rescuing Stanley.
Alright, so she breaks me out of prison. But we're finding the pages again. So wherever we are, we're in the same location as we were in before. Can I walk up the tree? I can walk up the tree. Okay, we'll do that in a minute. We gotta explore down here first.
Oh, come on. Why is this locked?
It's probably because we have another one on. Hold on. Let's have a look around.
We hadn't been to the ocean since spring, and it was a shock to see our tray so barren and frail. As we walked, Stanley wrapped his coat around my shoulders. It was still warm from his body, and I pulled the collar up to my nose to see if it still smelled like him. It didn't. It just smelled of dust and mothballs. Stanley said his father would bring him here and say, "This is why we struggle." He thinks that now he finally understands what his father meant. But I wonder. I laid the jacket on the ground and pulled us both onto it. I just wanted to make him forget the rest of the day. I wanted to forget the rest of the world except for him. The grass was itchy and dry, and the sky was as white as butcher paper. Neither of us bothered to speak another word. The cold wind would have just carried our words away.
Dun, dun, dun. Forgot you had transitional lenses. I remember when I first got glasses
That water
in high
is
school.
disgusting.
Are we gonna swim in it? Oh, there's a turnpike down there. Maybe we will swim in it. We'll come back. When I first got glasses, I wasn't used to having something in front of my face. And like every time I turned, I would panic because I thought I was gonna bump into glass. So we can definitely walk over the tree. I just don't know the sequence of events I'm supposed to do here. Okay, let's check on that water. Can we go in the water? Yep. Can we do this? I'm sure this is fine.
Oh. At least that water isn't freezing. It's just fell.
Alright, so then can we do this? So now because we turned that, we can do this.
Cleared them away.
Now we can walk up the tree. Got it. Okay. We're figuring this out. We're getting there. This is kind of neat.
Could be a shortcut to the top of the mountain.
Okay, more bugs. We can't go through the bugs, clearly. That's why we have to keep clearing them. So we'll go down here. This is a freaky looking tree.
The air is heavy with the stink of rot and the buzzing of those damned insects.
They're probably eating all
I
the
don't hear it so much as feel it.
dead
I'm afraid
fish
it
over
might
there.
drive me mad. If I'm not mad already.
You might be. Okay. We have to turn these on in a specific order or they stay locked. Okay. Let's go look over here. Some pages, at least.
Molly works at the prison. She was worried about taking the job, but my father insisted it was good to have one of our own on the inside. He just wanted to use her. But it turns out, I'm the one putting her at risk. She got the powder inside, and there's a lad from the neighbourhood who will slip it into Stanley's breakfast. If he eats enough, the pain in his guts will be so bad they'll transfer him to the hospital. But if he eats too much, it could kill him.
And he won't know. He won't know what you're doing. Gosh dang it. This also won't work. Gosh dang it.
There were so many people in the market, I couldn't hear myself think. I needed to get out of there. But when I asked Stanley to choose something for supper, he just replied with his usual, whatever you want. I wanted him to make a decision for once, so I could stop thinking about absolutely everything all the time.
Oh, wow, okay.
The bags were so heavy and my hands were cramping, and someone close by smelled like goat. It may have even been me. So I dropped everything and let the bags spill all over the street. I didn't care. I'm sick of the crowds and the stink of curry, and I'm sick of the hate. I want to walk through green grass. I want to feel cool
They
air
go to
on my skin.
India?
Under a sky the colour of butcher paper.
That Karen is our wife, okay? She's having a hard time. She broke us out of prison. We have some nightmares. We have some depression going on. She's dealing with a lot. She's dealing with a lot right now. Alright. What do I need to turn first? This one?
What a jumbled mess.
Nope. Alright. Did we try this one? Alright, this one. Okay. So now, did this one unlock? So that one unlocks. This is a very strange system. So then this one unlocks.
Ah, good. Those bugs are gone.
Okay, now do we need to do anything with these? Maybe? Doesn't look like I can. What about, yeah, nope. These are all still locked. Okay, so probably don't need to. Can we go over here? What's over here? We can go over here, but there's nothing over here to go to. Okay. This is pretty. Look at those god rays. Love it. Love it. I don't think the bugs are gone, Stanley. It still looks like there's bugs. Yep, okay. I thought you said the bugs were gone, Stanley. He lied. He lied. He told me lies. Okay. So something else must be unlocked. This one? No. Still locked. That's the last one we undid. This one is still locked. I think these have relocked. There's this diagram. See zone 1? Zone 1, zone 2. I think this might be the one we ultimately turn on. So let's go back through here. That is still locked. I wonder if I'm missing one somewhere. I don't think so. Alright, I'm getting a little stuck now. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, let's have another look. So this is the first one we did, which is now locked. So then this one locked because we went over here. Do I turn it back off? Maybe I had to do that temporarily. Yeah, because now we can do this. Okay. So now we're going to come over here. And I think wherever the orange one is versus the blue ones is what's unlocked. See, because that one is orange. Oh, wait, hold on. So this one's orange now. That'll get those bugs.
Now the path is clear.
Okay. Hey, there we go. Our wife's calm.
I'm trying to stay awake. Keep my mind on... Before the plane crashed, you didn't finish your story about the time you stole the box of sweets. But I think I know exactly how it ended. Your dad, He knew what you'd done. He just didn't know why. Still, he never asked you about it. Never accused you of anything. So you never told him the truth. But it was always there, wasn't it? An abandoned space between you. Like an unfinished story.
Aww.
She
Welcome.
sounds so weak. Hang on, Leonor.
We're stuck on an Icelandic island trying to find our wife, and we both have criminal pasts that we don't want anyone to find out about. That's the kind of short version of what's going on. How are you today?
I couldn't go to my father for help. He's all for letting Stanley take the fall. But the mad bastard with me today didn't know that, so he did everything I told him, including stealing an ambulance. Molly called us about Stanley's medical transfer, which gave us a head start on the real ambulance. I looked ridiculous in the uniform, but our documents were perfect, so I kept my head up and let Stanley inspire my confidence. Even so, I nearly fainted when the guards wheeled him out on the gurney. He looked dead already. The guards loaded him on board, and I drove us away. 5 minutes out, and the mad bastard dosed both the guards with anesthesia. And just like that, Stanley was free.
There we go. That is how she freed us from prison.
Oh, shit. That water smells. No wonder there's so many bugs.
Yeah, we probably have to get in there. But before we do, let's have a look around. So we keep finding these pages that are kind of revealing the past to us, but the
Rory
versions...
hosted a wake at his pub for the victims of Wednesday. I think he was just trying to show off. He got arrested last year for dealing, and the police broke his hand, so suddenly he's all political. Stanley and I sat in the car for a long time, watching the front door swallow all the black suits until the pub looked like it was filled with ink. Stanley opened the car door, but I grabbed his arm and asked him to take me to our tree. I felt a crippling anxiety that if I went into that black pub, I'd never see the sky again. Stanley didn't say a word. He just started the car, and we drove away.
Dun, dun, dun. Where does this fall? So this is after his dad's funeral, before here's the tree, after the dad's funeral. So the dad, I think, died maybe in the pub bombing. Even though he did say in the vision that his dad didn't go there. Piecing on this all together is a lot. How are you doing today, though? I hope you're doing well. Here we go. We'll turn this.
Let's see if that helps with the smell.
See, and there's like...
Nope. Now I can see what I'm working with.
Like these red fabric in the trees. Like this, there's something trippy going on here. I don't quite understand what's happening. Right, so let's see what's down here at the drain. See if there's anything of value. Does not look like it. So much algae on here. It's a weird place for a door, but we'll go with it. Walking through another bunker. I still don't know how we got out where we were. Like, there's something weird going on. Because that bunker, like, transported us somewhere before. Sure is pretty, though. Oh, it won't turn? Oh, it won't turn. Okay. So I'm assuming... Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. That won't turn. Oh, because we got to move those bugs. So we're going to do all of this, and then we're going to have to go back through the building, back by that pool. Okay, I gotcha. I see what's happening. So we'll turn this one. Goes down this vent. Run over here. And now this should be, that is still not turnable. Okay. So we'll run up here. Now this one is turnable. So the lights don't mean what is and isn't turnable, so I don't really know what the lights mean. Maybe, I guess down there they were probably just denoting what was zone 1 and what was zone 2, maybe? That'll move those bugs. Maybe.
What? That's it? Is that all you got? Oh, you
Well, that's
bastard.
weird.
Need to figure something out. The bugs are still there.
Huh. What is it draining? That's weird. Okay, let's run back through here real quick and see what's going down in that pool. So what's going down? What is it blood? Like, what's happening? If I stand in it, will you comment on what it is? No? Okay. Okay. Oh, one of these fell down.
A scarf. This makes no sense.
Can we wear the scarf to get through the bugs? I cannot heckin' see what I'm doing. Okay, was there anything? I can't really remember what's happening, but I also can't see what's going on. Okay. I wonder if we wear this... Am I stuck? What is happening? If we can walk through the bugs. Can I turn this? Oh, okay. How did I get up here? I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember how I got here, and I can't see where I'm going, so this is all in all not going well for me. I think we came down... There it is. That's what we came down past. So we're gonna get back up in the tree. And I'm assuming this scarf will let me walk through the bugs. But I don't know that for a fact. Let's find out. Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Can't see where I'm going.
Almost there, Leonore. Almost there, love.
Okay. There we go. I'm almost there. Oh, this says blood on it.
Mother Mary, Paddy has been killed. The British papers named it the Boxing Day Raid. But it wasn't a raid. Around here they're calling it the Wren's Day Massacre. 7 people shot down on the day after Christmas. I don't know what they're meeting about, and I don't want to know. They were all violent men except for Stanley's father. What was Paddy Whitaker doing there? And how did he hear about the meeting? Was he trying to talk them out of whatever they were planning? I need to find Stanley. He must be going through hell.
So maybe her dad set Stanley's dad up to die? Okay, probably supposed to go through that cave. Like maybe he told him about it, so he would come and try to stop it, and then die in what Paddy... No, Paddy's the good dad. What Michael did? I don't know. It's a lot to keep track of. Do we still have the climbing thing from Santa? We sure do. Let's go. Climb. Climb. Climb, Stanley. Go. Go, Stanley. Okay, we made it. Do you still have that flashlight? That would be really handy. Yeah, you do.
Oh, shit.
Oh, crap. Wait, what? Where's the way we came from? Oh, God.
Jesus.
There is something weird going on.
I can do this again.
Okay, that's the plane. I don't think it's just a game mechanic thing. I think... Because, like, now we've lost the way behind us. We went in that room and came out to a completely different hallway. Like, there's something going on here. I don't know if we had, like, a nightmare within a dream, and this is all a dream. Or what's happening.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, Christ. Don't look down.
Why not?
Don't look down.
What's wrong? It's fine. That is effing beautiful. Look at that. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that, actually. Friggin' beautiful. Okay. Gosh, look. I mean, just look at it.
One step at a time.
This is pretty cool. Probably gonna find a couple of more.
Leonor.
Come on, bud. We can run now.
No. No, no, no. She's not here.
I wonder if she's been dead the whole time and we've been imagining her voice.
Please tell me what you want. I've done everything I could.
What has happened to our vision?
Everything. Haven't I done enough? Haven't I done enough? Oh, please.
Maybe she went in. Bright blue was not what I was expecting. Oh, hello. Okay, we're back in some kind of nightmare. Probably.
Where?
No?
Do you know who I am, boy?
Ugh.
Aye. You're Leonor's father. Michael O'Shea.
You know my name, but do you know who I am?
Yeah. I know exactly who you are.
Who killed his dad?
I was afraid of this.
Well, hey.
I
Hey!
was there at the Rinsdale massacre when your father died. I didn't agree with him, man. I thought he was naive. He called me a terrorist.
With these
and a
doors.
criminal. But he said it to my face. I respected him. That's why I agreed to meet with him that day.
You agreed.
Interesting. What's with these doors? I mean, they're covered in blood, kind of, I think. Gosh dang it.
You think my father told the police? Is that it?
I know exactly who it was. That's why I'm here. Rory Cochran is a police informant.
Rory?
They turned him after his arrest, dealing drugs at his own pub.
No! He's a mate. There's no way.
You're supposed to go back down? Oh! That's a lot of doors. Okay. This is probably the hypothermia. Maybe.
Stanley, come back to me.
do you want from me?
Leonore, I need to know she's gonna be with a man who can take care of his obligations, take care of his family.
I would. I will.
I'm gonna give you a chance to prove it. So you tell me, are you gonna do what needs to be done?
This is a bit like Bounce saying. Okay. Ah! Am I supposed to... let's jump, I guess.
God help us all.
I think that's what I was supposed to do. Oh!
You can't be. How can it?
Okay.
Oh, Christ. This is Rory's birthday.
Some dots. You can hear everything, but there's nobody here. That must be the little girl that died in the bombing. That voice.
Please, mister, can you find my dad? Tell him I want to go home.
Huh. Did I grab whatever I was supposed to grab over here?
If you're looking for the little girl's dad, he's over there throwing darts.
Oh, we gotta try to save the little girl? Hold on, what was... I feel like I just picked something up, but maybe not. He's over here playing darts.
Okay, okay. I'll be right over. And tell her not to forget her scarf.
Scarf? Is that what was dangling in the tree? Her scarf? See, he's having some sort of thing.
Not to forget my red scarf. I know. He always says that. I just hope he hurries.
Well, he better hurry, because this bar's gonna blow up. I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, we can go through that door. Let's make sure there's nothing else in here I could do. I'm not sure this is gonna be the choices kind of game where like it's possible to not do, like it's probably possible to not find all the journal pages, but
This isn't right.
okay, so then we go through the door. Bathroom. Okay.
Oh my God. No, not again. Christ.
Oh shoot. Get the girl out of here. I don't know that it was possible to leave.
Life is but a dream.
Oh my God, I'm burning up. I'm burning.
Hang on, buddy.
No. I'm okay. I'm still alive. Thank God. Oh, Christ. Okay. I'm okay.
It's not a walking sim if the last level isn't some sort of manifestation of hell. So, we know we're in the end game. Because there's fire. Journal page?
I thought things were getting better. I had hoped we were moving forward. I believed in Paddy Whitaker's message. Violence can't be the answer. But now, he's gone. Rory's pub was bombed last night. Thank the Holy Mother, Rory closed the pub for his birthday party, but 16 people died. One of the victims was a little girl. The last time we were attacked like this, my father went mad. He poured liquor on his anger until it was an inferno that nearly engulfed us all.
See, fire.
Now,
It's a theme.
he's as silent as the grave. And that's even more terrifying.
this sure as heck is interesting. Can I can probably turn this? Yep. Put some fire out.
The steam. It's putting out the fire.
Handy. I mean, it's a little bit scary, I guess, but it's also still really pretty.
Freezing. Now I'm burning up.
I'm sure it's good for you.
I don't know which one is worse.
It's really good for you to go through both at the same time. I don't...
There she is. Oh, shit!
Yep, I had a feeling that was
Leonor! I'm coming! Just hold on.
Have you considered just jumping over the edge into a tree and climbing down the tree? No? Okay.
Ah. Oh, fuck! Fuck! Jesus Christ.
Are you really surprised that these things keep happening? Because I'm not. Alright. Let's turn some things. Is that her?
Oh, Stanley, thank God! You're alive! I saw you standing on the hill. Hurry, Stanley. The fire, it's coming. And the smoke is getting...
Stanley and I decided to venture farther into the city tonight.
Texas!
He said we shouldn't cross into East Belfast, but I didn't care. I was feeling brave. When we saw the party, it looked deadly, so I dragged Stanley up the steps. I love going to parties where nobody knows me. I can be anyone I want. I told Stanley to pretend this was our house. We wandered about, making up stories about where we got each bit of furniture. I was talking about the grandfather clock from Borneo when some drunken arse turns and tells me I'm full of shite. Turned out he owned the house. Then he asked us where we came from. A crowd started to gather, and the wrong answer could have spelled trouble. Stanley threw his arm around the man and said, "We're from Texas, America." And the man's face lit up. He loved America. Stanley's accent was ridiculous, but his confidence was inspiring, so they believed every word. It was wonderful.
Interesting.
Still alive. Still alive.
Alright. What am I supposed to be doing here? I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Got a little bit turned around. So this was the dead end where we got the journal page. That's where we came over, so we can go up here. Switch. Oh, and then the tree's gonna fall over. And then we can turn it back on. And put the fire on the tree out, and then cross the tree. Back in here. Okay. We got this. We got this. We can do it. Okay, I think we came from this way and we just did a big loop, but I'm not sure. So let's just make sure there's no, yep, no journal pages. Okay. For this tree.
Made it. Come on, Stanley.
I wish I had any kind of indication that I was doing okay on the journal pages.
No! You son of a bitch!
It's a tree, Stanley.
The fire roars around me.
Yes,
It wants to crack me open.
we're doing poetry
to burn
again.
its way inside to the deep center of my core, where I still feel frozen and cold. Oh shit!
Alright. So I mean we can go, oh look, this fire magically disappeared. Spin the dial. Another bunker, eh? Alright. Bunker time. More, visions? Maybe? No? Just a bunker? Okay.
I've got to clear the path.
Can't use the ice pick? Alright. Not sure how to do that. Let's run in here before it refreezes, maybe? But then maybe something else will be on? Nope. That is 0% how that worked. Stanley, I don't know how to clear the path. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not seeing anything in here I'm supposed to interact with. Clearly, like, these pipes make me think I should be able to turn the pipes on. Oh, hey. New way to go. So either that's a red herring, or I eventually get to unlock
Until
it.
now, I never knew how much my father hated Stanley. And the man has always had his secrets, but he's never just lied to me. He tried to tell me about why Stanley was really arrested and the truth about Rory Cochrane. But I can't believe what he said about Stanley. I can't. All those people. Stanley would never.
So did Stanley bomb the place? It's a dartboard, that's interesting. So now that was by something that's like from the thing he feels guilty about. Oh, this is confusing as heck. Okay. Why are we seeing visions of the bar? What is happening? I'm just...
That clears the path.
Oh, maybe that melts it from the other side? See, we're definitely still dreaming. There's no reason why that would still be there. Can we run through there? Yeah, we can. This is trippy as frick. Okay, I'm super lost. So exceptionally lost. Am I finding my way back to the bunker or not? Nope, this is where we started. Okay, hold on. This is where we started. This is what we eventually opened up. That fell. And then I was like... So then we go this way. Oh, then this is where I was like, oh, the fire's magically gone. That's where we crossed over. Okay. This seems very melty, so we should be able to get through now. I think we just melted the ice from the other side. Yep. We have have to be doing pretty decent with journal pages. I'm not confident that we found all of them, but we've definitely not been missing large sums of them.
Leonor!
Stanley?
She alive?
The fire?
Listen to me! I have to leave you!
Wait! No, you can't!
Those vents there!
Please!
If I just let the steam out, they'll keep the fire away from you. But I can't do it from here.
I don't see her.
Not yet!
You'll be fine. I promise.
I don't see her.
I promise.
I don't think she's really there.
Stay with me!
Not sure I'm going the right way here, but you know, this is the way I'm going, so it's fine.
Jesus Christ! I'm back to where I started.
What? Okay, but now we have a key. Why is all the stuff melting? Hold on, we have a key now. We should be able to get in this door. God, don't send me on another nightmare. Flashlight? Flashlight? God dang it. Do what needs to be done.
Fuck. It's burning outside. I'm freezing in here. It's so cold.
Oh, yeah. Okay. This is
At least it's warm in here.
trippy as frick. We back at this place, or is this a different place?
Containment door open.
This is the way, step inside. Why is it in English? Ugh, such weird things are happening.
There's one.
In a jail cell? Come on. This is... We are definitely in a dream.
Oh, shit.
Stanley, oh, it's working. I know you can hear me. It's working. Come back to me, Stanley. Don't leave.
It's like a signed confession or something. I think that says Stanley. I think this is like his signed confession. There is a way that seems right to a man, but its end is the way of death. Proverbs 14:12. Intriguing. Go back to running.
The valve. Almost.
Yeah, she's been dead the whole time. I bet we never woke up from the plane crash.
It's so cold.
Hang in there, buddy. I think this is a scripted death.
Stanley.
Yeah. We've been dead.
Leonor,
Yeah.
even through these heavy stone walls, I still hear your voice. Even as this coal slips like a knife into my bones, I still feel you with me. And yet, here at the end, I hardly know where to begin. The words are difficult to say, but I think it's finally time I finish my unfinished story. Through all our years together, you must have known what I've done, but you never asked me about it. Never accused me of anything, so I've never spoken the truth.
Just like the story with the dad.
After my father died, I wanted to lash out. And when Michael gave me a chance for revenge, I took it.
Ah, that's
But
how
when
this all...
I placed that bomb in the pub, I didn't avenge my father. I betrayed him. And it's haunted my nightmares ever since. I feel the heat of the blast, hear the screams of the wounded. I can taste the dust and smell the blood. But all I can see is her little scarf like a crimson river flowing out of the rubble. Every night they return. Nightmares of her. I see her entering the pub, reaching up to hold her father's hand. I call out to her, don't go in, but she never hears. She always goes through that door. I didn't deserve the life you gave me, and you don't deserve the life I've given you. You rescued me from prison, but you've been paying for my sins ever since. You sacrificed everything to run with me. It's time you left my nightmares behind. Without me, you can be free. Without me, you can go home.
She's still on the plane, unless she was dead. I'm very confused. We're back in control? Oh, we are. I can't move.
Leonore, you are my light. Goodbye.
How is she gonna get home? I don't think you thought something through.
Go ahead, Rescue 1.
Oh, okay. She does
We have one survivor. Patient is female. She's slightly hypotensive at 90/60. Respiratory rate is 14 and O2 stats are good in the 90s. We've immobilized her leg and started warming measures. She's pretty blue, but she's still with us.
Look at all the pages I didn't find. Okay. So we did save her, but we were probably seeing like all the guilt of all the things we've done because of the hallucinated, because of the frostbite or hypothermia. The end. We did the thing. I never got an achievement for all the journals, so I don't think we found them all. That was alright. Like I said, these games are kind of hard to end. Generally speaking, the journey is better than the destination, I think. But, okay, so basically during the whole thing, somewhere along the line, his dad got killed. And the guy who owned the bar was a police informant. So her dad, who was IRA, said he should bomb the bar to get back. And when he did bomb the bar for revenge for his dad, he killed a little girl, and he's been guilt-ridden ever since. She broke him out of prison, but he actually super deserved to be in prison. They lived a life on the run for a long time, and they were flying somewhere, got in this plane crash, crashed, but he did save her life, but died in the process. So now she can go live her life, even though she's probably old, but free from him. I think that's what happened. But it was a good story. I'd be kind of curious what the thing it was based on meant. What did that word mean, Kathleen? Was it hell? Because just like in context, that would make a certain amount of sense. I don't know how to tell if I got all of these or not. Let's view achievements. What did we miss? Okay, we did not... The only achievement I haven't gotten is I didn't find all of her journals. Okay. Gosh dang it. It's gonna drive me nuts. Yes, it's Helen Icelandic. Okay. That would make a certain amount of sense. Wow. I wish that... Is there like a collector mode where I can just go for the journal? No. Well, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to play the whole thing again if I want it. That's fine. That was good. That was a good little stream for today. It's shorter than we usually do on a Saturday, but I think I'm gonna actually try to start cleaning my room and getting all that stuff picked up. So I don't know how many streams I'll do now, between now and like the month of January. Because we have holidays, I have to get ready to move, I'm moving in January, and then a lot of my time is going to be like, I'm not even sure when I'm going to have internet when I do. I'm hoping to get it pretty quick off the top. But, so it'll probably be like February before I'm super on a streaming schedule. Like hell in Norse mythology, so it's really more like Hades than the Christian idea of hell. Yeah, kind of more of like a limbo kind of a thing where you... Although limbo's not exactly right either, because limbo is like your second chance of figuring out where you're supposed to go, I think. But, or a purgatory, which I still don't know that it's expressly purgatory either, because again, that's a second shot at redemption kind of a thing. Which I guess you could argue he did, right? Like, he chose to die, so she could get rescued. That was interesting. It's definitely worth playing. I think I bought it for like $2 on a super sale. I mean, it was 2 hours and 20 minutes of gameplay. Longer than that if I'd have to go through again to find the journal. Kind of, yeah, not a bad place, but not alive either. Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice little story. But anyway, what I was saying is, for like the next 2 months, if I stream much, it'll probably be things like Planet Zoo or Civ, go back to Deathloop or Fallout for a little bit. Kitten Collector, welcome! I'm actually just about to say goodbye. I'm sorry you dropped in right at the end. We just finished the game. But it's lovely for you to drop by. But for the next chunk of time, if I stream anything, it'll probably either be I have a few really short games I'd like to get through. Or it'll be like, we'll revisit some things that aren't necessarily, like, over. Just because I don't want to start something with a longer story and then not be able to consistently play it, if that makes sense. But I have a lot of little things like this that we could always pop on and see how they look. But it was a good little stream. Good little day. So I appreciate everybody being here again. Sorry, Kitten Collector, you came in literally right at the end. So I don't know when I'll pop on again, but it'll be around the normal time I usually do, which is like 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Eastern. On any particular day, I would do it. But yeah, this was good. Thank you all for being here, and I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And it won't let me leave the window, so we'll do that. Oh, this is always interesting. So only 48.3% of people actually finish the game. But anyway, thank you all for being here, and I will talk to you later. Bye!